And the Titans did something interesting in that they had Malik Willis started the game, and then Will Levis. They sort of alternated series. So we'll talk about Will Levis right now and come back to Malik in a second when we talk about the younger quarterbacks who aren't rookies. And Will Levis finished 9 of 14, 85 yards, had a bad-ish interception at the end of the game. He was trying to force the ball down the field. I thought it was interesting. I made this note, Rick, that rolling to his right, he's very comfortable. The arm strength's there, no doubt about it. He can throw pretty accurately on the run. We knew, and you made this note at the pro day, he struggles going to his left to throw the ball. We didn't see him he wasn't asked to do any of that. I thought there's some, at times, questionable decision-making, but again, it's his first game. I'm sure he's a little nervous. He almost threw an interception on one of his first throws. Tyreek Stevenson out of Miami, who now plays for Chicago, had a chance for an interception and maybe a pick six. But I thought overall it was I gave him a B- performance, and I thought it's something to grow on. I don't think there's any separation between he and Malik Willis, and we'll talk about Malik in a second, like I said, which is probably a plus in the Levis column in terms of his opportunity to be the number 2.
Yeah, no, you can see the arm talent. You can see the athleticism. I thought he moved around. He still looks a little mechanical to me throwing the ball, but he got the ball out on time on some of the throws. Where I had the biggest struggle with him, he had a rollout to the right and kept his eyes down the field, hit a can't remember who he threw to, but made a nice throw down the field when he rolled out to his right, keeping his eyes down the field. It was, and this was a learning moment for a rookie quarterback, is that when you looked at that last interception, one, he tried to put touch on the ball, which we talked about at the pro day. He's not a great touch thrower. He's usually a 90-mile-an-hour fastball thrower. But it was 3rd and 3, the game on the line, under 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. There was a player that came wide open underneath on a shallow crossing route. And all he had to do was hit him, let the receiver catch it, get a first down, get out of bounds, and the drive would continue. Instead, he tried to force the ball downfield. They were moving down the field. They weren't in the red zone, but they were in plus territory. And he threw that poor interception when he should have never thrown. So that's something that you'd go back and look at after the game and explain to them, look at the game situation, look at where we are, look at the score of the game. We still have an opportunity to go down and win this game, but you can't make a decision like that. Just be patient, hit the guy wide open underneath because they dropped so deep, and then let's live for another day.
Yeah, I don't know if you said this because I was looking for something in my notes. So you talk about the interception. The play before that, he actually made a really good throw. Look at probably the best throw of the day. And then he followed it up with the mistake that you're talking about. He took 2 sacks back-to-back late in the third quarter. He had tight window throws that he didn't pull the trigger on. I mean, you have the arm strength. It's preseason week 1. Pull the trigger, see what happens. I would prefer that happen than just take sacks, because that's why you're drafted so high, because you have arm strength, you have the athleticism, you have the ability to make those throws. I would have liked to have seen that. But again, not a bad start. I gave him a B-, just like Bryce Young, in terms of expectations and the way he played and ability to grow and all that other stuff.